So is everything mechanical? Is everything without any freedom in the sense of free will? And to what extent? What is the measurement of our free will? I can, depending on my state of consciousness, decide on doing A or B. So therefore, I have a relative level of free choice. That relative level of free choice is there, but it is conditioned by my state of being, by my karmic state of being, what we were saying before about the personal aspect, which is linked to the human aspect, which is linked to the planetary and even universal aspect of the karma, which we carry then, or we incarnate in ourselves. So what we have to say is that nobody can escape from the effects of his or her actions. Now, those effects may not be visible straight away. They may take a certain time, but they are always inevitable. So karma is linked to the inevitability of our actions and their follow-up.
Does this mean that karma relates not only to our present deeds that we make in our present lives?
It's really quite interesting if one would say that there is also a future of our karma, or our future karma which we're producing, which is more on the subtle level. So on the level of our thinking, which immediately has an effect in action, of our emotions, of the way we are. This will have an effect on our environment, on ourselves, after a certain period of time. So we are now, by what we're thinking and what we are, already producing our future karma. But we have to also look at the past. And if we look at the past, we see that what are we composed of? We're composed of a number of elements. This is all in our blood. So it means that we have all the past incarnations which make us what we are today as a totally new personality. We haven't come from nothing. We are, in fact, the result of all the experiences of the past personalities that incarnated or were incarnated in what one would call our microcosm. So that has an enormous effect, and that's inscribed in what one can say is our respiration field, that astrologers would talk about the 12 signs of the zodiac. So that is real and has an effect on whom we are. Secondly, we also have a blood inheritance. It's the heritage, possibly the legacy, but it's the heritage that we have of our parents, of our grandparents. So we are linked there. We're linked through our genes and through our chromosomes in such a way that we also describe in our being, in our personality, that past. And then, of course, the karma that we have accumulated during this life. So from zero on to wherever we are at this moment in time, we have a baggage or a luggage which we carry with us, good and bad, positive and negative, in the sense that I've tried to explain, related to the intrinsic spiritual being in us. Is it adding positively to spiritual development? But that begs the question, what is spiritual development? Or does it detract from spiritual development?